All right. So this is going to be my brag video. Basically, it's so you understand that this works. I'm going to brag about some manifestations. Talk about them. Not just mine, but whatever comes through. And what happens is we forget that, I don't say it's magic, but I like magic, that the universe will take care of us. It does some crazy things. So one of my stories, I drove across the country. I had like $200 in my account or less. People done crazier things, so I'm not like a crazy manifester. And on the way, I was going to Portland. On the way, my friend calls me and says, hey, you want to go to this concert? This person never texts me. Really, sometimes he's a friend. But then he's like, come to this concert at the Gorge in Washington, right on the way. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like going to be there in 2 days. How did you know? So that happens. Then I go to Portland after having this fun time, and I worked Uber, and they went to the Uber place, and they were like, no, sorry, like it takes a week for your Uber app to come on or whatever to work. And I was like, okay, whatever, something else will work out. I mean, I'll get by somehow. Like I was very trusting at that point, and still am. And then the Uber app just worked right away. Wasn't supposed to, able to make money. And so with law of attraction and stuff, doesn't mean you're not going to have a job or work. Like that's this weird thing that people do. Like you want to have some purpose and serve people. Like it feels good. Like people that don't have jobs for a long time, like start drinking and using drugs. Like it's not great. Like people will fill their time with something and they'll make another job up. So not having a job, you want to just enjoy it. And I liked driving around Portland because I've never been there. So it was actually great work. And then I was going from Portland to San Francisco. And right when I got out of the car, there's $20 on the ground. I was like, holy crap. And I had a job, maybe some money when I was there, right away. And then I was at this park called Dolores Park. And on the traveling, when I was out there, I didn't know how I was going to stay longer or get money, which is fine. It always works out. And then I started doing tarot readings for people for donations at the park. I was making $50 to $100 a day. Like I was making more minimum wage. I had rent. So I was like eating out every night, like living this great life on vacation. And then I went back home and to Houston, where I ended up going. I went to Denver, then Houston. And then I got a job within like a week of being there, being an active environmental activist, which I wanted to do, like helping pass a bill, being a lobbyist in Congress. So all these things happen so quickly, especially when your desire is high. And the key is faith, right? So the key is knowing that the universe will support you when you leap. It always does. Now, there is a timing thing, and it'll feel right, and you can't do it wrong. So don't be like, I got to leave now. Like, no, don't be crazy. If you're going to leave out of an airplane, you still put on a parachute, and you still know what's happening. You still know you're going to land somewhere. Like, there's okay to have some preparation. It's okay to know timing, but it's also know that the universe always has your back. And not thinking I got to do everything, because it's a lot of pressure on you. It's like casting magic and thinking I have to make the magic. And it's not that you create the magic, it's the magic's already there. You are just tapping into the magic that's already around you, right? There's already trees and beauty and things to appreciate everywhere you look. You don't have to create it. And from that state, then we can move forward. And literally you can survive off appreciation. So this is, I guess, the big thing with this. The story is the reason I was able to get so far was because I was so appreciative. Right? When people aren't appreciative, people don't want to help you. Like this is just like a logical thing, right? People are going to help you, but if you're very appreciative, they would. So being appreciative is your juice. And you don't try to be appreciative, you just are. It's confusing. And writing down what you appreciate, like 10, 15 things really helps the day, like focusing on it. Things you actually appreciate, don't make them up. I appreciate my place I live, even though I hate it. Like don't appreciate things you don't appreciate. That doesn't work. If you go to work, don't say, I appreciate my job. You don't. But I appreciate the paycheck that pays my bills. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate my one coworker that's there. See what I mean? And when you're in this appreciation of the thing, you'll end up leaving. It's kind of funny. It'll just happen. You don't have to. If you're like, how do I move to this place? Well, you appreciate where you are, I bet you'll move. Because you'll just be at a higher vibe. And by being at a higher vibe, you get to shift. And that's how I think I was able to travel, was all the appreciation, all the beautiful moments created this kaleidoscope where I was always experiencing something new and changing. And then when I had the job, I liked being still, liked having a home. Like, see, you can like flow and everything kind of like you just appreciate wherever you're at and it gets you to the next place. That's awesome. Sometimes we think we have to like fight against what is to get to where we want to go. I don't want this. I want this. If you love this, it's happening. It'll get you there. You can't not like what you are and be resistant to what is and get to where you want to go. It doesn't work. You can't like be like, oh, I'm homeless. This sucks. Like that won't get you out of homeless. I've seen homeless people become not homeless and they're usually very positive. It's really interesting. They're just grateful for the little things and that gets them out. Not that they're like, I like being homeless, but they're like, oh, I'm so grateful you gave me that food. Like you would want to give more money to the guy. If someone came up to you, please, like, I'm so grateful, like for that $1, you'd be like, man, I kind of want to give you 3 more, right? But when the person's like, thanks, you're like, oh, geez. It doesn't mean you don't get the money, but like appreciation gets you farther. So remember that, remember the story, and you can run around appreciating. And that's all you got to do, and let the universe do the rest.